Okay, this is a new take. So, hello YouTube, this is Mr. Zigan. If you're new to this channel and you're watching for a reaction review, we do not do video or audio here. That might be surprising because a lot of people do it. A year and a half ago, I did this before, but a year and a half ago, I got 2 strikes on my channel, and then two more were on these type of videos, but I'm guessing that's because the tags are the same. But I tried cutting up the video and tried putting audio only, or I think one was the video and it was all great, like you can see everything in the background. It is very, very transparent. I think like 10% transparency level, 90%, whatever. And the other one was, it had some audio but it was distorted, and it was a slice of it. Both were copyright strike. Actually did a strike on my channel. So if I'm saying right now, we're not doing it right now. If I can get contact with other reaction channels and figure out what they do or how they might go through that, then I might try it again here in the future. But for right now, this is what we do. If you guys wonder how we do it, then up in the corner there will be a timer. I usually put about, let's just say right now, 3 seconds ahead, and then I get the video start playing. I do 3, 2, 1, press go on the timer, and that's where I am in the video, is that timer up there. So that's how you can watch along with me. But like I said, maybe in the future I'll change it, but for right now, I don't want to take the chance unless I'm talking to different channels and figure out how they might do it. It's just, I don't want to try to hit the ball again and end up with a foul and have a strike on my channel, and then to have to jump through hoops. So if in the future people can help me, awesome. But for right now, if you guys like watching the video along with the tuber or even a section or some audio, go to a different channel. Also, if we do that in the future, I will not cut it up into pieces. It will be full reaction still. It will just be video every so often. That would be my guess. Otherwise, hope you guys do understand this, and we are jumping into the video. Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Zigan. I'm back. So, doing 2 episodes of One Piece because I didn't do last week's, and this week's came out Saturday night, and I was going to catch up yesterday, but let me take my daily vote when I'm talking about this. But I recorded something else, a little thing called Steven Universe Future, because I wanted to catch up on it, or get the rest of it, recorded reactions and reviews to them. So I did that, and then I did some other stuff. The videos you should get today is this, the Steven Universe Future, the next 2 episodes reaction / review, because I split into 2 parts, which the next part is 15-16 reaction, and then the reaction that will come out later on this week or next week is 17-18-19-20 for a reaction. But we're doing episode 951 and 952. After this, we're going to do Fire Force, whatever episode was on Friday. I don't know what episode, but I know Fire Force came out. Episode 22, apparently. And then maybe some manga. If I have time, I'll do the next 4 chapters about Angel Lita. If not, I will do the next 4 episodes of Nisekoi. It all comes down to, I have work tonight, so I'm seeing what I can get done and up for you guys tonight. Tomorrow is my day off in between, and then I work 2 days in a row, then get a day off, and then I work another day. So, my day is off, and the days I have to work, I'm going to be trying to record as much as possible and get you guys videos, but we might slow down this week. I don't know. So, we'll find out. Otherwise, we're jumping into episode 951 of One Piece. Also, if you're new here, at the end, I usually save it until at the end of the episode, but since we're doing two, we'll save it till the very, very end. We're going to go through and talk about what manga chapters they took from for 951 and 952, and I just talk about what they took from, what they ascended, what they added. That's what we're doing. So let's jump into 951. In 3, 2, 1. If you see me do anything, I'm gonna throw my person into orbit in Destiny. Because in between editing stuff, I'm gonna do some farming again. Because on my day off tomorrow, I'm gonna see when I'm between editing stuff tomorrow. I'm gonna also I'll have my Jeep in the repair shop. So the O2 sensor has to be fixed. Okay, so we're getting that this episode. Oh. They're probably gonna, if they end with it, they'll end with a decent, they'll end at end of actual manga chapter if they end with that. But we'll see. So, my guess is for you guys, they're going to try finish Act 2 by the end of the year. So Act 3 starts at the beginning of the next year. That'd be my guess. Just like Oda's trying to get Chapter 1000 before the end of the year. And it's looking more and more prominent that that will actually happen. I need to throw myself into orbit. Some on Europa. Were you, though? Sorry, it's hard to see that you'll do anything, Momo. You're not the strongest. You're not even on a scale yet for the strongest. But he does have Odin's blood running through him. Okay, we're going to start off with Zoro versus Ninja Group. Not being Zoro, but I do wonder how much animation they'll put into these quick fights. If quick at all. There's a lot of ninja. I wonder if they did that on purpose. But they have like every color of the fucking Power Rangers. Tower climb return. Oh shit. We actually have one of the... I remember this. We actually have one of the head of the ninja squad. This special Ninpo is that fish they are riding. There's two of them that can do that fish move. That are the heads of Orochi's guard ninja squad. Zoro's not even using hockey. That's one of them. I don't remember how many ninjas they say later on, and it's more than I would have suspected for ninjas. It reminds me as if in Bleach, if they ever came out with a number for how many are inside the assassin squad. I need to turn off the fan, but I'm gonna still be reading from here. I can read up. I didn't read Manga before. Oh yeah, she wouldn't know yet. Yeah, mentally is a different question. I wonder if that's where they're staying right now. If that's the same place someone else stays at way later on. I'm surprised no one tried poisoning him yet. You think poison would be a higher category of Orochi? Like, oh, we get really close to him, just poison his goddamn food. Or poison his booze. If any of you guys hate Orochi now, wait until you get the stuff we've seen.
And then you can really start hating Orochi like we do.
Because it is bad, the stuff he does later on. Oh, are we getting it this episode or next episode? Yeah. There are spears leaning against that goddamn prison. Someone else is in there, too, right now. The Fire Festival is one to honor the dead. I can't even remember them saying this. More than likely they did talk about this, but it's been a long time. Fire Festival comes once a year. Luffy. He's hungry, isn't he? He's hungry. Damn. You have everybody short in front of him. I wonder if they showed all that before. You can't say about law, can you? Yeah, you can't. Yeah, he can't do that though. Here's a better question. I will ask it, but actually, as far as we know, he did do it. But why don't you just put one of them into law right now? Yeah, you do that and it's gonna be bad. Every person of his crew has a name, if I remember correctly. Of Law's crew, every person on his ship has, or his submarine, has a name. If I remember correctly. The training has just started. Well, training started for Luffy when he entered the prison, but training really starts now. Okay. We don't need the preview, since we're just going straight into the next episode. I'll give that a... I'll give episode 951 7 out of 10. Like I said, we're just gonna jump straight into... Oh, actually, I need to put this on the timer. Let's just jump into 952. 3, 2, 1. Want to just jump into it because, like I said, I have other stuff to record tonight and try to get out for you guys because I've worked in 4.5 hours. Like, Steven Universe is being rendered in the background right now. Once that's done rendering and we're done with this, this will start rendering. And when this is rendering, I'm going to be recording Fire Force. Once Fire Force is rendering, I will probably be recording probably the One Piece manga chapter that actually officially dropped on Viz today. And then you guys might get one more thing today. Probably For the King, Part 1. And then I'll worry about the 4 manga chapters or 4 episodes of Nisekoi tomorrow. Wow. Wow. I'm very curious what they're gonna show in this episode. Like I said, didn't watch the preview because there's no point if we're just jumping into the next episode. Also, if I haven't said it yet, I'm sorry that we're doing catch up this week with One Piece. I took Thursday and Friday off. I would have done it during those days, but I took those off because of Thanksgiving and some other stuff. Oh, Steven Universe just got done rendering. One hell of a final move. That curse would never be lifted, Yasui. There's no way in hell his curse in his heart will ever be lifted. Unless someone defeats him and kills him. How quickly he pisses off Orochi with that is incredible. Like, Frankie just makes stuff. Like, it's such a weird task, but he just keeps making them. Like, orders have been put up for the subordinates that got released. Trying to put myself in the place I want to get. I'm sorry. Do it right now, but I'm trying to put myself. Fucking the Haunted by the Ghost is such a great one just because it's not true, but definitely makes sense. Yeah. Feel bad for Otoko. My luck is where I just put myself, I'm gonna get run over by enemies. Oh. Yeah, the ships. I'll say here in a second if they do say it. I'm gonna tell you about a thing. I don't think they say it right now. Till Frankie gets here, but there is a moment that is said, and it is used to kind of fracture the entire. It fractures the entire community because of it. I don't think it said this episode because the English translation said the fan translation said one thing and the actual translation said another. And I'll fight over the fan translation being better than. Yeah. If he doesn't master it, he won't have a fighting chance against Kaido or Big Mom. Yeah, that the not observation, sorry. The armor hockey, the advanced version of it is goddamn cool. Okay, I was trying to do something, but it's not working. So I'll do this later. Yeah. I don't know if this was actually shown in the actual manga. We're like I said, we're going back through after this, but I'm very curious if it was or not. Deep fried tofu. Don't worry, it's still waiting for you. We're gonna get that next episode, aren't we? Yeah, we have to get it before the end of Act 2. There's something that happens here. Karamotsu's backstory a little bit, but we have to get before the end of Act 2. I'm more than certain we get before the end of Act 2. Which means the next episode has to contain what I'm thinking. There goes the spear. Yeah, but he won't break his weapons. This guy, the guy on the bridge, almost reminds me of. Remember the bounty hunter that was in the arena back at Dressrosa? That he was just running around picking up weapons. Yeah, don't get too cocky. Yeah, I wondered when we would get that because she doesn't know about his third sword until this point. Kappa. This is what you're seeing right now. Don't you worry. Kappa. Out of the 9 red scabbards, I think Kawamatsu might be one of my, if not my favorite, but one of my top 3 of the 9. Yeah. Are we gonna get this right now? Except for 3. Here's the 3. One that might have dwelled and disappeared over time. But you're still alive. We still don't know what King is. And we know the second kind is giants because she pissed off the giants. That's why she had Caesar making the candy to try make giants. And the third we do not know. But we just know that she says King is probably one of his last. He is probably one of the last of his kind that exists. Yeah, they were. Everybody in this fucking room is just giant compared to the regular human. Yeah, uncuff her. I wonder if they're going to show off any of this. More than what we got in the manga. Yeah, they're not gonna show us anymore. I know what they're doing here. Fucking the animation for Kaido is such incredible because he just seems like the berserker. And it's fucking incredible. That is fucking incredible animation. The cloud splitting because the force of these two. Yeah, so I will say right now, you get that. They might show more to that, but it gets sidelined. Just like any of the other big things that we want to see. We might actually see more of a fight. In the manga, we do not. They cut away from that so quickly. Yeah, if you want to know more about Kawamatsu and Hiyori's backstory, you get next episode and maybe the Bridge Bandit backstory for him. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe. I don't know. We're going to get that soon. This was definitely a 9 out of 10. I'm going to pop open the manga now. So if you want to just click on the video, go right ahead. But we're going to just, like I said, we talk about the manga, where it came from, and see what they added in that. This, I think, manga chapter has to be right. I think it's the same. So 951 that we did. Let's see how much of 951 they covered. Holy crap. 951, they covered not the entire chapter. $951, they covered probably half of it, and then 952, they covered the other half of 951. And then they covered 2 or 3 in 952 episode. They covered a couple chapters in 952. So they did what, 1 1/4 of chapters in 2 episodes. So like 75% of a chapter. No. Yeah, I think they did 50 to 75% for the first episode, and then did 50 to about 75% for the second episode. If anything, they might cover the entire rest of the chapter for 952 next time. That would be my guess for what they're going to do. And they're going to cover a little bit of 953 would be my guess. A tiny bit of 953 will be covered with 952. But they're going to cover at least that other 75% of 952. Because so episode 953 will cover the rest of 952 and a little bit of 953. Then 954 will cover, I think, probably the rest of 953. Because 953 is what backstory I was hoping for to see eventually. I think 955 is where Act 2 ends. The way we're going, it is definitely seeming more and more likely. Like, that's where they're going to end this year with. They're going to end it on the end of Act 2 of Wano for you guys, which is incredible. Otherwise, that was episode 951 and 952. Like I said, I'm sorry about catching up on this, but this is the only thing I could do because, like I said, I had a bunch to catch up on. Next, we're doing Fire Force, and then I'm doing One Piece manga chapter. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up with all the content. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Ziggy, signing off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are. Just have a good day. Hope I see you guys next video, and peace.